Hello, viewers. You're welcome once again on the Opinion Sharers. My name is Paul, and today I have Mr. Oluwatosin Omi. Today he's going to be joining me in talking about the insecurity situation in Nigeria. We are both passionate Nigerians. We want Nigeria to improve. We want Nigeria to be better. We want Nigeria to become a country that we can be proud of. Mr. Omi, you want to say hi?
Hi, friends. Welcome to another show today.
Okay, so there have been a few things in the limelight, that have been going around the internet, and I want us to talk about it briefly. And it surrounds the insecurities, especially in the northeast, and including Southern Kaduna, the killings and all of that has been happening there. So my main concern is the fact that there was a video about a week or 2 weeks ago where the president said that the Boko Haram has been downgraded. So I'm going to show you a video now, and then after that we are going to talk about this. Where this video actually it shows that President Buhari is probably doesn't know what he's saying, or he's just deliberately lying to Nigerians. So let me quickly share the video with you.
Okay.
So, Mr. Omi, this was July 31st. All right. Does the Boko Haram seem to have been downgraded to you?
To me, the Boko Haram is not downgraded at all. Presently, they even seems to be more powerful than before, because recently we have seen them taking on even army base, which they don't do before. So if a terrorist group is taking on an army base, we cannot categorize them as being downgraded or partially defeated. And even the statistic that is available to everybody doesn't show that they are downgraded. In the last 7 months, the Boko Haram terrorists, they have killed 223 civilians. They have killed 82 soldiers and 7 policemen. And this is just in 7 months. That is from January to August this year. So if a terrorist group has killed this much of both civilian, soldiers, and policemen, so we cannot call that as they are downgraded. Your intro about the presidential speech on Boko Haram being downgraded, where many Nigerians know that President Buhari is disconnected from governance in Nigeria. That is why a lot of people have talked about cabal, and a lot of people in some sector, in some parts, they said it is Jubril from Sudan, because every day we see a Nigerian president that is disconnected from the people, that is disconnected from what is happening in the country. And oftentimes he has used the word he's shocked. He's shocked. He's always shocked because he's disconnected, and people around him also are not telling him the truth. we cannot deny the fact that most of his speech are written for him. So these people that wrote the speech for him also, they are not telling him the truth. But it's another thing for people around you not to tell you the truth. It's up to you to know what is happening in the country you claim to be the president, and you are being paid to
Hmm.
work as a president and all benefit attached to it. So to me, Boko Haram, they are not downgraded. Our people are still in IDPs, they are not back in their home, and attack happens almost every day. They attack including the state capital in Borno, so they are not downgraded.
All right. See, it's unfortunate, and I regret to say it's unfortunate, but that's the truth. It's very unfortunate that we have somebody that has taken up a job that is seem to be unable to perform. Because when you say is disconnected from Nigeria, that it doesn't. That means you are implying that it doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria. Okay, so if you don't know what is happening in a country that you happen to be governing, all right, and all the benefits of being a president is going to you. So this, to me, it's against the personality or the persona of the person that was sold to us in prior to 2015, that he is a man of integrity. If a man of integrity will not take a job that he cannot do, especially when he is being paid, exorbitantly, and his family, they are enjoying all the paraphernalia of being a president. Anyway, that is just my personal opinion, okay? And this is an opinion sharer, so we can share our view, we can talk, because they will not give us opportunity on NTA or channels, so we have an opportunity, we created our own opportunity to be able to air our own view, to be able to voice out our opinion. I'm going to
Yes.
show you another video shortly, just a
Uh,
very short video.
to contribute to what you said, sorry, before the
Okay,
video,
yeah.
what comes to my mind is one local song. Àwọn ayé ló sọ Páìndé lọ́ọ́ rìn o, èmi kọ́ ló sọ Páìndé lọ́ọ́ rìn. Now, for non-Yoruba listener, I don't know how we translate that. Now, Buhari is not the one that claimed to have integrity. It is people that want to sell him to us that lie
Hmm.
on his behalf that he has integrity.
Hmm.
A
True.
Buhari that they claim cannot buy the presidential nomination form. But during that same time, he had kids schooling abroad in the
Yeah, in
UK.
the UK.
Not
Yeah,
one, about two or three.
yeah. I
So
think
a lot
you
of
and I,
lies were said. A lot of
you and I
lies
will
were
find
said.
time to talk about there was an alleged $2 billion that was missing when he was in charge of the petroleum ministry. We will find time to discuss that. We will review that and find out whether that money could have been missing truly, whether Buhari was actually poor, or the people who sold him to us, like we said, even though we are not trying to push on the blame, because I would say it's our responsibility. As citizens, we should find out about whoever we are voting for, we are supporting. So, for those of us who supported Buhari, I supported Buhari in 2015. So, I think I was foolish. That we were foolish. We were fooled easily. But then I wasn't. I wasn't a. I wasn't. I didn't buy him in 2019, and I'm sure you too, you did not. So,
I
but then,
supported him in 2015 also.
but unfortunately, there are people that are still selling him today. Anyway,
That is a bad thing.
yeah, let me quickly show you the video where he was clear. I mean, it was the. I mean, now you are saying that people are saying it is people that said he was a man of integrity, that he didn't say so by
He's
himself.
not the one. No, he never called himself that.
So channels also reported here that he said they have done their best or they are doing their best, whichever one. So I'm gonna show you that same short video right now before we uh, you know we comment again. This is it.
Calls. To security, President Muhammadu Buhari said his administration has done its best in ending Boko Haram in the northeast and militancy in the south-south. Speaking to reporters today after attending a Salah service in Abuja, President Buhari, however, acknowledged that security agencies could do much better in curbing insecurity in the northeast and north central. And ahead of the Ondo State governorship election,
So that was during the Salah celebration. I mean, during the Eid, that President Buhari was reported to have said, that they have done their best. But I mean, which leader would say they have done their best when your citizens are still dying?
He's
I mean, come on,
disconnected.
honestly, we should be crying, but it's funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If a president can look into the eyes of the citizen that are being killed almost daily to say he has tried his best, it's just it's a sad situation, you know. Uh, he's obviously disconnected from reality. Is not informed about the real situation of things on ground. We cannot deny the fact that old age is playing a big role on him. We all have old grannies and old parents at home. We know how they think when they attain that age. So,
Yeah.
and he had said repeatedly during his first term that his old age will hinder him to perform to his best. So that is why I have problem with those that support or sold him
Did he
towards.
say it will hinder him or it will not hinder him?
He said it will hinder him. That's what he said. He said old age. He said old age will hinder him, that he's not as young as he is when he's in the military. That
Yeah,
old age
even
will hinder
even
him.
when he was in the military, according to what we are now hearing, it's like he doesn't really have a good record. Also, it was like it was his second in command that was actually performing. I learned his name was Idiagbon. Okay,
Diagbon, yeah.
so,
Sunday
so
Diagbon.
but then people kind of ascribe the credits to him, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. General Today Diagbon was the active guy then. In fact, he's a very tough guy. He's from Ilorin, so I schooled in Ilorin, so
Okay.
I have some info about him. He's a very strict guy that never laughed. I understand he laughed only once in a year.
Wow.
So so he's the main actor in that regime. But because Buhari, it was Buhari's regime, so all this is a credit to Buhari as being the one and the major player. So today Diabo is the real guy, and that is why people felt with an active guy like the vice president now, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, that Osinbajo can complement him to also be the active guy. But
Okay.
military regime is different to democracy, and especially when you have in democracy you have many power broker, those that are friends with Buhari, those that are political jobbers also, that will not allow his deputy, his vice to function well. And well, the calculation of those that brought Buhari to us in the first time and giving him an active guy, their calculation actually works because during the head tour Buhari had in UK, had to spend months outside the country. We have seen the vice president taking some drastic steps, and those steps were really glaring and very helpful. Now, when he took those steps, that is when he had problem with some guys also that felt is outshining his principal.
So they have to tame him.
Yes, yes, yes.
Unfortunately, we don't even hear of him anymore now.
He's been reduced to maybe the kitchen cabinet now.
Honestly,
So,
I was saying I think about a year or 2 years ago, before the election, I was saying that I cannot be an assistant to a person like Buhari, honestly. And a lot of people may not believe me. They might think maybe that I'm just boasting or I'm making mouth, but truly, because my name matters to me. Forever, we will continue to ascribe Buhari's work or performance to Shibajo as well. So
maybe
somebody is
no.
a PhD. For me, I will continue to do that, bro.
Mm,
Because for me, see, if you are working in a place, and you are not being effective, or there are situations that does not permit you to carry out your job, I will quit. That does not mean that I'm saying you should have resigned, but I'm saying that I can't just sit down and be invisible where I ought to be visible. That's
you
what
have
I'm
not
saying.
been a politician, so it is very convenient to think that way. If
Okay.
if
Well,
the way
that is
these guys
true.
thinks is absolutely different to you and I.
Yeah,
If
I
you become a
understand.
politician and you are the vice president, you will most probably act the way Oshibajo is acting now. See, when you become a politician, especially attaining the position they are now, you don't own your decision 100%. A lot of people are dictating even for you. A lot of people are advising you. A lot of advice also you cannot turn down. A lot of people are telling you different things daily. You know, if I were
Yeah,
to
I
if I
agree
were
with
to
you, bro.
advise him, also I will tell him probably there's no need to quit because everybody at the end of the day will bear his father's name. When we are
Okay.
blaming Jonathan, we are still blaming Jonathan for his regime.
Mhm.
Remember, he had a vice, Sambo. In fact, some people don't even remember his name.
Do you want to
Sam.
be like that?
No,
Do
we
you
don't
want to
want to
be
be.
like Sambo, whom we do? Maybe I will have to scratch my brain before I even remember his name. No, I don't want to be like that kind. I don't want to be that kind president. Vice president that somebody would struggle to even remember my name.
Yeah,
Look,
that is why I
see,
say
I have worked. I've never been a politician, perhaps, and I will never be, especially not in the kind of climb that we have in Nigeria, because they probably will, frustrate me quickly and probably kill me. But I have been a civil servant, and I left. So see, but the thing is that how many Nigerian civil servants actually are fulfilling, are performing, are on top of their game. And being on top of your game here, I'm not talking about how much money you are able to make, whether by crook or by whatever means. But I'm talking about being functional. You understand? Many Nigerian graduates who ended up in the civil service, they constitute what I call brain drain. They are not working. They just go to office every day, 8 to 4, 8 to 5, and go back home. They don't do much.
maybe that is
So
because of the system.
yeah, it is the system. So, and if you are comfortable in that kind of with that kind of system, I have a problem with you.
No,
And
yeah, they
that's
might
me
not
anyway.
have power over that system.
Yes. See, the fact is that if we are saying, okay, every one of us, if things are like that, so we are powerless, so let us just be like a mumu and then manage it and say,
Enjoy the
okay,
situation.
until I am 30, I've worked 35 years and retire and go home. The system will continue to be like that. I'm guessing that that's how our parents has been.
Mm,
If
mm, mm.
everybody continue to say, I can't do anything, let me make my organ no come vex, so make I no come say something wey my organ no go like. You know, I offended many people in the few years that I worked in Nigeria. I probably would prefer to make my own impact outside of the power play, because I cannot see evil and keep quiet and pretend. I can't. And I can't be quieted. I can't. You want to kill me. Anyway, let's go to another subject. Anyway, I want to thank you very much, Mr. Omi. Thank you for coming to share your opinion with us. Viewers, we want to thank you for watching this video. We advise and we plead, we ask, we beg that you please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and on Facebook, please follow and like us, and drop comments. We are interested in your opinion and what you think about these things, so that we can also discuss it. Thank you very much. We are also on the Instagram and Twitter. It's at Opinion Sharers. Thank you so much, Mr. Omi. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would expect you to. I would expect you to join us very soon again.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
will.